Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Hi there, demigod. So I've just been chilling and vibing with this really nice music. This is like the little bit of calm I'm going to get before I just go around hexing everyone, I think. But yeah, hello. We're playing a bit of Wytchwood, which the folks, the publishers have been very kind to send me a key to have a play with. So we're going to dive in, we're going to see what it's like. Running around being a bug witch, hopefully. I'm planning on hexing everyone. Hello, friend. Hello, Beetle. How are you doing? Oh, I cleared my throat and then I had to burp. I do apologise. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. I am definitely odd. I am definitely odd. Says B. I assume that's what you mean by warbles. I don't know how to warble. Like, I don't... He's just like... I don't know. I don't know. Go look up a warbler, the bird, and just see how it works. I don't know. I'm gonna be a witch. Sorry, I'm working off the edge of a headache, so my brain's a little bit fried. For some reason, I sound a lot like Harry Potter today. Harry Potter. It's maybe I've not had caffeine yet. Right. This is a weird thing that I learned. Is apparently like caffeine changes your vocal cords. So let me know. Okay, I've got my coffee here. I'm going to be drinking it. Let me know if the Harry Potter disappears in the next sort of half hour. Oh, I do snags. It changed at all. No. Okay, anyway. Let's get past the first screen. How are you doing, B? Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. I'm glad we're acknowledging I'm odd. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. Now, Sam, I'm sure you were going live at 2 p.m. I was! And that would have been entirely possible if we hadn't have had a minor incident during the night. And then I didn't wake up until 5 to 2. Because apparently I didn't set an alarm. I was like, oh, well, of course I'll be up. And then we were up during the night, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine. The cat just tried to kill my computer. Did a cat do something? Yes, in fact, this cat here. Did I eat more fish across the kitchen? Not quite. Oh, this cat here. She decided, we've got some floating shelves that I put up that are just here above the computer. His sudden cat. A cat appears. Adorable. I'm glad you like it, Pipaka. I'm glad you like it. She is very adorable. But yeah, she knocked all of the books off above the computer, like making the most worst crash. She didn't hit the computer, thankfully. But then, obviously scared her, and she just tore off across the room. Right, and here's the bit. She tore off across the room, across the top of my pillow. And so now I've got this. Which had to be, you know, cleaned, and I hopped around for a bit. It's fine. It's fine. Like, it's as superficial as these on my hand. It's just in a really annoying place, because I can't really cover it. I did debate doing this, but then this just looks dumb. But, we're all fine. But anyway, it is a battle scar. It is definitely a battle scar. But listen, let's try and get past like 2 screens in 10 minutes. Oh, but yes, that's why I'm late. We'll run until I get hungry. I've just eaten now, while we were waiting. We have matching battle scars now. Yours is more impressive, B. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. In case you can't tell, this whole game is very fairy tale inspired. You can tell by, like, really lovely, you can tell by all of, like, this starting bit here is all very... There was a man who lived in a little old man in a little old house with a little old bear and a little old mouse or something. Bah! Who's there? Get up. This is me. This is the witch. I love the art style on this game as well. Love the art. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You woke up to a crash and Sam just going, oh fuck, I'm bleeding. Yeah, that's how it goes. You have a cauldron for a head. Yes, you know, it's all you need for fashion. Right. Oh, okay. Oh, it's click to move. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Right. Click or use F to interact. Ah, okay. Ooh, okay. You devil, how dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Meh. Shoo, shoo, get out of my house. You mindless beast, you're making a mess. This voice will not last. Mostly because this voice is going to turn into Marek from Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually. Bakura, why are you in my house? With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. Where did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. Well, first things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. Oh, I can move with WAS and D. I kind of prefer moving with the mouse clicks, though. Definitely things you want to hear in the middle of the night, yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. She's just being a pain. Like, she's obviously just tried to climb up there. Because I know they... I've also just noticed that's off. She's obviously not that. You know I say they stand on the PC and turn it on sometimes. Well, I reckon she's been stood on there and then she's gone, I can get on those shelves. So she's leapt and, you know, she's grabbed books. And books are not massively sturdy. It's lighter than I recall. I love that I've just basically got claws. I can't tell if this is my foot or my hand, and I just absolutely adore that. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing H. Ooh. I have one craftable spell. Mending Poultice. A speckled herbal paste. A speckled herbal paste. Do you know what? Ever since I've seen Americans saying herbal, it's just a really funny way to say it. And I keep doing it. A speckled herbal paste that heals aches and pains. Heals depleted hearts. Or eels depleted arts if you're American. Nothing in here. So this game has a crafting element to it, where we're going to have to go around, forage stuff, find what we want to make all of these things. Americans pretend to be French, exactly. Herbs and spices. All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Sorry, I'm just putting my hoodie on my legs. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I go to confront the beast. Must have left it in that trunk over there. Find your braided belt in the chest. There we go. Ooh, reedy twine. Oh, braided belt. Simple rope waistband. Keeps items handy. Impine nut. This thorny husk has stimulating properties. Whether ground and consumed or simply stood on. Yeah, I was going to say, does it stimulate you because it's spiny and it makes you go, ah, fuck. Tough plant fibers, roughly braided into a thin rope. Seeker vine, even in least likely places, this tenacious ivy always finds a way. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending poultice. Oh, fried egg and fried chicken are the same food, just at different stages. Also, hi Dan, how you doing? forest herb. Here we go. Right, let's... Oh, more forest herb. Oh, yeah, there's going to be... Like, it's so busy on the screen. Yep, there we go. I hadn't even noticed those until they started glowing. Right, how do I... Craft the many pots with the... Oh, just press H. Okay, I thought I had to go to the thing to do it. Craft. Oh. I thought it was beeping at me and telling me I was wrong. Use the mending poultice to heal. Oh, there we go. Go outside. Give this a look. To the outside, a place you never want to go. Wet. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I honestly thought it was going, no. You step outside into a humid marsh. I am a bog witch. Immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Sorry, you'd have had to read my tweet or my Discord going live notification. Join the Discord. So steamed milk and melted cheese. Oh my god. This is the discourse for today, is it? This is the discourse we're going with. There's different stages of things being the same. Also, yes, I'm aware that there's a perfectly good handle here, but shut up. Let me use my claw hand. Close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, your whole yard's gone to weeds, somewhere in the distance. You can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? You can at least put those gnashes to good use on this lawn. Press tab to open your map and get a better look at your surroundings. Right, I'm going to move my water. My water is obstructing the tab key. Sleeping bag could be a body bag if you die in your... Oh! I've not had enough coffee for this. Right. Okay, mouse wheel scroll does work, but it's kind of slow. Yeah, the keys are much faster. The mouse wheel is kind of a slow scroll. Okay, so that's where he beckons without fingers. That sounds like the start of a riddle, doesn't it? He beckons without fingers. What? Oh, come on. I do apologise. Give me a second. You're just gonna have to do it like a heathen, pressing the button for like a few seconds. Not that I'm going to be doing anything important, but let me just update that. Do you know what? I wish it would tell me when it had timed out, because it does this semi-regularly. Like, obviously it's timing out the authorization, but I wish it would tell me, oh, I've lost the authorization, could you update me? Because the only time you ever work out that it's happened is when you're on stream. Which is not, like, the most useful time. Go. I've just got to authorize my Twitch. By the way, I can't see you guys, so you could be saying absolutely everything. You could be being horrible, horrible people, but I trust you not to be. Right. Okay, theoretically. No! Right, okay. He said nothing. There we go. Now, if you could all chat for a while so that it hides all of that API shite. I'm trusting you all not to be hackers, but... Because this is the other issue, is I have to... We can do... That I am... Oh, God. Ah. Thank you. But, like, Honestly, I don't know how. Yeah. Falling is the only thing a sloth can do at normal speed. I am a ghost, or perhaps a bee. Just a bit more. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. Right, back into this. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We're probably... Demigod redeemed a hydrate. Good plan. I've been drinking too much coffee. Demigod redeemed another hydrate. Nobody scroll up. Yes. Let's hope hackers are unaware of the scroll function. It's 2 for Dan. Four. 5. I'm going to let this play out. 5. Okay. Ooh, weeds. When some shears will cut these cleanly. Some shears will cut these cleanly. I was going to say, I'm not surprised we've got goats when we appear to have some kind of effigy to a goat in our back garden. Also, do you think we're like a satanic witch, or just like a pagan witch? Don't mind me, your brain's not present today. Don't worry, I didn't bring mine either. Brains are not a prerequisite of being in the stream. Shears will cut these cleanly. Oh wow. Okay. This map is smaller than I thought. I thought we were going to have to go for quite a way to find him. Oh, this is only the map of the Hag's Grotto. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Come here, you little shit. Meh. Is that all you've got to say for yourself? The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Oh yes, hello, can you hear me now? Apologies, it's been so long since I used a mortal vessel. Yuck, there's dirt in this mouth. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you forgot your old friends? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows very strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed on? Amount? But what amount? Oh dear, if you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. Goat nods his head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. Just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look, and I'm sure it'll come back to you. Open your witch's eye with G to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses. An unusually large standing stone wrapped with enchanted engravings. Weakness unraveling powder. Oh, so the witch's eyes actually toggle on and off. That's good to know. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can't see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. I see it now. There are shallow runes etched onto the surface of the stone. But they're too faint for me to read. Our powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as the result of abyssal possession. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire. We got... Oh, there we go. Have to remember to go around picking stuff up as well. Just do the good old sweep across the screen job. You smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? Looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. Must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark, matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable. What help are you, then? I didn't come here to help. I came here to collect. Now, do something about this mop of hair, would you? Fine, fine. I think I have some rusty old shears in the garden. I can't believe I'm being sent on a fetch quest to give a goat a haircut. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Ha! Much better! You can see my creepy eyeballs! Oh my, you always were. Were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well? What's your tongue? Do you think I've got 4 eyes? Or do you think that's just like the glowing through the cauldron? What's your tongue, or I'll give you a good snip too. Now, can you read the runes or not? Yes. You hope so. You hope so, which one? A space beneath. That you've always wished for 4 arms. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Do you know what I would like? I would like the... Maybe not, 4 arms all the time, but, just the ability to just have 4 arms. Because... I don't know, I'm quite unwieldy with my 2 arms. I knock shit over. I can't imagine if that was doubled. But yeah, just if I could just have 2 arms appear out of nowhere. Just hold shit for me. I could carry all 3 cats at the same time. And also a coffee. Oh my god, that'd be perfect. That's the perfect existence, holding 3 cats and a coffee at once. We started a new coffee this morning, and this one is bitter and spicy. And I was dubious about one of those words, but it works. Space beneath, she sleeps alone, tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of 4 shall uproot the stone, braziers burn and await the crone. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? One of these tokens I'm supposed to burn. Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at the braziers. Okay. This is going to be, yeah. Dog hair. A blue feather. A shiny stone. How the fuck am I going to burn that? Frog slime. Ew. Okay. Interesting. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime, and shiny stone? I suppose you swallowed any of those things while I was asleep? I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there, the one with the lovely green flame? Goat motions to the far side of your yard. Guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humours. You don't want bad humours. It's mucus. Yes, hi Teleri. Sorry, I'm getting visited by the other cat now. I think they're all just going to, come in a procession. In your bed. Good girl. But yes, but we're believing in the humours right now. So the difference between slime and mucus probably eludes our tiny witch brain. Okay, what have we got? Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm going to inventory manage. By the way, as always, if I'm blocking anything on the screen, let me know. I think the only thing I'm blocking at the moment is behind my head. It just tells me what I've collected. It just says, you know, you've picked up a reedy twine, you've picked up this, you've picked up that, and I think you can probably get that, but... Thick tangled vines have overgrown the ruined entrance. Something sharp in your fingernails will be needed to get through. Like my wit. Snipping, tearing, your shears make short work of the bramble. Into the darkness. Really should charge your headphones overnight because you know you're stuck with the captions again. Can you not, like, what are they? Can you not plug them in and use them? That's what I do when mine are running out during the stream, is I just plug them in. Or have you got, do they not charge that way? They like in-ear headphones. Like wireless ones. The captions aren't on. And now they are. Ba-da-ba-ba. Right, there we go. Apologies. Again, another thing that my move to OBS should give me is inbuilt captions. We should hopefully very soon have some inbuilt captions once I get around to it. Oh, right, into the darkness. There we go. Into the unknown. Sadly, yours just turn off when plugged in. Oh, that sucks. Well, luckily, although I've just noticed, hang on, can you move the captions? I was going to say, luckily you can, yeah, you can move the captions on the screen. Luckily, most of what I'm saying is written here, so you'll just miss my witty commentary. Okay, to cut your way through the remaining vines, suddenly step into a cold stone dais. Dais? Dais? I've never known. I've never heard this pronounced. This is one of those words I've only ever seen written down. And it never... I've always pronounced it dice. Or dais. Or dice? Who knows? Look, this is not important. Time seems to flow backwards. Or maybe it speeds forwards. Dais. Dais. Yeah, that sounds... A stone dais. Yeah, that sounds right. You're probably right. An oppressive star-filled void stretches as far as you can see. Though there is no wind or sound in this void, a warm, full breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. Back home. Oh, look at this. We've got a teleporty. Ooh. Also, I've got hearts down here, I've just noticed. Which assumes to me that I can lose health. Just picked up a heart seed. Ooh, right. This is interesting. Like, if you look at these, they're actually... Like, so this one is to the forest, and it looks very foresty. But then if you come up here, this is a very snowy, foresty place. This is... I don't know. What I'm just saying, they all look really different. Ooh, I wonder what this one is. This one involves books. But also, I've just... Oh no, can I not? No, I can't. I can't step off. Let's go find out. Let's go to the forest. Because part of this is also, purportedly, we're going to get to run into villagers, etc. Also, every time I click outside the game, it minimises itself to the taskbar, which is not ideal. I don't know. Wouldn't even know what setting would be doing that, but... Nah. Hang on. Vibration. What's supposed to be vibrating? Oh, mouse and keyboard. Maybe it has controller support. I didn't actually look. Oh, that didn't happen. What I'm doing is I'm testing the... Hey! It has autosave, guys. Pro tip, always test if your game has autosave. Take it from me, professional game player Sam. Okay, so wings on the breeze. Elusive amphibians. Okay, let's have a look. Hair of the dog within the wood. Who better split logs than a woodsman? And light in the darkness. Depths can be plumbed for those so prepared. Awesome. So this place looks a little bit larger. But yeah, supposedly we can run into villagers and all that sort of stuff. Hello. The woman spins around on her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah, it startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tufted forest lark. They're said to be native to this forest and this forest only. Have you seen one perchance? You glance upwards at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's hat. I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She points to a nearby woodland critter stuffing its cheek with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behaviour and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation is the key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The bluebird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. Ooh, weakness is logger's hatchet. Ooh, hello, squirrel. Weakness is snap trap. Oh no. I hope that doesn't involve the thing dying. Hello, Gaia. A twig. To another twig. Gaia! She's getting far, far too adventurous. Ooh, oh, it's another twig. Fair enough. See, that's intriguing, because I wouldn't know that twig was there. I wouldn't know that twig was there unless I looked with G. So I wonder if that's going to be a thing, is I'm going to have to use this to spot things. Like with Gaia! Do apologise. This guy looks interesting. Ragamuffin. Oh boy. Oi lady, what's some of that green stinking pot on your head? No doubt the same about those stinking frogs in your trousers. I think they're flirting. Oh, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all the frogs and wiping ineffectually at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling a little more than you can handle? Eh, what exactly are you hoping to accomplish flailing about like that? You daft, me frogs are hungry and I'm gonna catch some of them fireflies to feed them. Takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hand for a moment? That would let you swing the net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of me froggies. The boy waggles the net in your face. Hello? Changeling. Most mushrooms don't do this much. Wriggling. Weaknesses: witch's grasp, logger's hatchet. Come back here, I'll chop you good. Oh my god. What has my life become? Okay, I can't grab it, unfortunately. I think I just unintentionally caught a fairy. see my inventory? Which one's my... J is my inventory. When throwing sharp against the ground, your seed will spirit you back to cozy comforts. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I have one of those. Just watch, I'm going to use it accidentally. At the least opportune moment. Oh, awesome. I can scroll wheel through these. I don't have to go down and click them. So what are people thinking so far of the game? I'm really enjoying it, and I just love how colourful it is, and I just love the art and everything. Well, these operas aren't going to stick. It's very cute. Are you talking about me or the game? Ooh-woo. Operas aren't going to stick around in empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. I mean, the frogs can eat. Both. Aw. B. Boy holds out an empty jar with holes poked in the lids. Boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Oh, these are nice and juicy. The lads are going to feast tonight. About our deal. You agreed to trade me one of your pets here. Ah, what deal? I don't remember making no deal. A boy squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it, there goes Slippery Pete. Takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian. But the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbrush. Ah, shucks, I've never liked him anyways. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Why do I spend all my time catching these? Come here. Come here. Frog slime. Completed. Oh, hello. I do like that. Like, I don't actually catch the fairy. I just slash it and then I get fairy dust, assumedly because it just poofs out again. You can hear again. Congratulations, demigod. You have joined us in the land of the hearing. That's the land of the hearing, not the land of the earring. Within the wood, who splits logs better than the woodsman? Who indeed? But no, this is very... I am really enjoying the art style of this. It's very pretty. Wait, where does this go? Okay. Right. Sorry, I do forget my buttons every now and again. What do I need for this? What am I missing? Forest and apiary. Flower petals. Okay. Oh, sorry, yeah, no, snap trap. I need one of those, and I need wickerwork. To make wickerwork, I need... Oh, I can make wickerwork. Oh, okay. Then I can craft this. Hey, Dempa, how are you doing? So now, theoretically, I can catch some of these squirrels. What's this? Floating around, that wasn't there before. What you doing? We're being a bog witch. Oh my god! I now have meat and rodent lard. And a deep mental trauma. Oh my god. With Trap, you did not expect murder. No, me neither. Jesus Christ. Being prevented from hanging stuff on the wall, but otherwise good. Is that by your cats? You're gonna make some tea, do it, B. Oh, enjoy your lurk, B. Jesus, that was, yeah. I was not expecting so much murder. I'm apparently a murdery witch. I mean, I suppose this is based on fables, isn't it? So, don't know if you've ever read the original Grimm's fairy tales, but my God, are they murdery? They're not like they're not like Disney makes them. They are definitely murder, death, kill. Oh, okay, I should probably go back and see this guy, shouldn't I? Hello. I'm going to steal your spiky nut. Hey, you there. Oh, we would have done that, boys. Hang on. Hey, you there. Give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again. Probably to bother frogs and eat bugs or some such nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these undead logs. Jesus, these dead logs. It's late in the season and the wood has started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense, anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy, won't be missing his hatchet. Take the hatchet. Awesome. Dempo redeemed a hydrate. Probably feel the best since I'm drinking some quite strong coffee. Oh. Oh, wow. Like, unless you're wearing headphones, you won't be getting this, but that humming is both stereo and gets louder when he's closer to you. That's really weird, but I love it. And also a stretch for Beetle. Oh. Zora's sitting on your lap and no likey the hammer drill. That is fair, that is fair. But you know, you've got an excuse not to do any work on this fine Saturday. I could dig out some coals with the right tool. Okay. So, did I pick up another? Oh, that's good. Oh, I like this. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing something specific here? Hang on. Sorry, I forget the keys for this, so you're gonna see a lot of me looking down going, what do I press? Journal. First, no, I don't. I don't have a mission from him. He's just given me a free axe. I didn't even ask for it. I apologise profusely. You want to do the work though. See, that's fair. That's different. When you actually want to do the work, that is a lot different. Ooh, flower petals. Awesome. Ooh, there's some kind of great big deer god thing. Why must you hurt me? Why, what have I done to you? Have some more stuff for the kittens on the wall. Oh, that's what... Yes, I've seen some cool stuff like that. I want to put some stuff like that up, but I've no idea where I would put it in my house. Because unfortunately we don't really have any spare walls. But I am trying to think about it. Being sabotaged by the users. It's like you've not met cats and you don't realise that cats think that, you know, you should do things for them, but you should do things for them immediately and without bothering them away from the other thing. They're like your average English person. I want the thing done, but I don't want to have to go through the process where it happens. I'm allowed to say that because I am from the same continent as them. It's not even a continent, is it? Oh shit. Do you know what I said? Shall I stay here? Oh, you can back out of it. Amazing. Awesome. Oh, remember when I said I'm going to press that thing that returns you home accidentally and it'll screw me over? I did, but luckily the devs were very clever and were like, yeah, well, someone's going to do that by accident, aren't they? We've got here light in the darkness. Hair of the dog. We haven't been up this way. So we can go hair of the dog, or we can go check out this light in the darkness. We're closer to hair of the dog, aren't we? So let's go check that out. Hello, sir. I'm so tempted to make this guy Gaston. Evening, madam, come to check on the pottery. I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so they'll be a while still. Pottery, but I'm just admiring. Just admiring that fine canine over there. You point to a scraggly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. Your cats are like, I want you to get me food, but I don't want you to get up because I'm snuggling on your lap. Yes, I know that mood. I know that mood well. May I give her a pet? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value your fingers. She's a touch bitey today, and she doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find something to calm her down. Soporific morsel. Foul-tempered, snaps at anything that comes too close. Weaknesses, shears, and a soporific... Ooh, soporific morsel. I can probably take a good guess at how you make that, I think. What we got? Yeah. Soporific potion and a meaty morsel. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. And what do we got here? What do we need? A jar of water. So what I'm missing is a jar of water. I've got everything else. I've got these things. We're not allowed to move our overlords. Oh, I mean, God, no. What are you looking? Are you looking to get your eyes scratched out? Ooh, hello. What are you? I'm being chased by a dog. Okay, intriguing. Okay, I need to find water then to do that. Kind of glad Bee's gone off to get some pee. She might never look at me the same way again. See, that looks a lot like I should be able to go up that way, but I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I don't think I can. Oh. Unlurk. Ah, hi B. Welcome back. Did you bring snacks? Nothing happened while you were gone. A well-wisher. Oh man, oh jeez, I don't know about this. That sounds nice. Tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Oh, I didn't even see him. Ah, what's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. You have tea and pain. I'm hoping that's just your same bread in French. Your neighbour is now drilling. Has it made the cats move, though, Demper? Oh, what's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge like some wobbly stalk. What's so interesting down the well, anyway? Oh, well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasure down there. Just waiting for someone to dig it up, got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out and it looks awful dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider that those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down in the well and see those ghoulies yourself. Small trowel. Made Zora look up at you saying, why are you drilling? Oh no. You wish, but no. For a few blissful weeks, you forgot that periods are a thing. I'm sorry, B. See if you can get some kind of warm, vibrating, fluffy thing to come help you. I hear those work well. The old well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down into it, but the rope has long since rotted away. Well, I'll just use this reedy twine then. You toss a length of strong, homemade rope down into the darkness. Seems like it should support you without much fuss. There's a house over there. We'll go down. We'll go down. Proper spelling is necessary. Have a warm thing, a fluffy thing, and a laptop. Does a laptop vibrate? Oh. Also, I do apologise. I'm stuffing up again. Would you excuse me for just like 2 minutes while I go sort myself out? I will be right back. Although it might be why I sound. Do I still sound like Harry Potter? It might be why, is I might be just all congested. I'll be like 2 seconds. The fans go. That's close enough, isn't it? I'll see you in a minute. I return. Right. Let's go have a look around this trowelly place. The clay is packed. I'll need a trowel. I kind of feel like I should be rhyming at all times. Would anyone hold it against me if I tried to make everything she said into a rhyme? Just out of interest. Because I am, as I say, immensely tempted. Do it. Okay. Some of them are going to be awful. But hey, maybe it would be good for quotes. You can collect some water with a jar. Go for it. Okay. We can do this. There's a feedback section on there. I'll go. Needs more poetry. Needs more rhyming. Also, I don't know what's with this purple thing that starts floating around me sometimes. Have you noticed that? Like every now and again, there's just be like a purple thing that'll circle me, and it looks like the wards you get in Final Fantasy, where you're warded against fire or you're warded against some other thing. No idea what it is. No, me neither. Oh, a frog. Hang on. Come here, you little shit. Locked. Lots of dripping water. Okay. Oh, found a shiny stone. That's one of the things we needed. Hello. Something stirs inside, but does not emerge. I'm going to use my eyes, because I have the urge. Cozy burrow for a creature who prefers to be left alone. A shiny stone. Can you rhyme emerge with urge, or am I cheating? Oh, another shiny stone. Interesting. You can rhyme it. Awesome. Thank you. Glad for the permission. Right, okay. So, the water that we need for the potion for the dog is down here, but we just need a bottle for it. And there's something in there that we need to sort of lure out. So I'll have to remember this. And there's a chest that we can't open. To the surface! To the surface! To the wall! To the wall! I'm just going to catch my breath for a moment. I am not trapping another squirrel. No, no, I've had my mental trauma, I'm good. Gilded Gate. Bars a witch's way until it designs to open. Intriguing. So where have we not been then? So we can't... Oh, so there's a house over here. We've missed this somehow. Go down here and then up that way, I think, to get to the house. And then there's also this. That's Hair of the Dog that we've done. Hang on, why is... What? Sorry, I'm just a little bit confused. Whole areas of the map have disappeared again. Look, there's a house over there apparently, but no idea how to get to it. Intriguing. Yeah, look, like, the areas are disappearing. I'd done that area. Very odd. Okay, so what have we got left to do then? Hair of the Dog, into the decay. Down here, maybe? We need a bottle. I think. Blue feather. Yeah, we need to get the blue feather. But, like, I don't know how to get this bird down. Or get any of these birds, to be honest. Oh. Right, I suggest we all just gird ourselves for some mental trauma. Because I think I know where this is going. Yep, there we go. Just need the dog hair now. Ooh, oh, hello. Oh, something's glowing here. This is back at the woodcutter's place. Okay. I'm just going to do what I do in most of these games. I'm just going to really front load everything. I don't think I have inventory. Oh, I'm just carrying embers around, of course I am. I don't think I have, like, inventory space, is what I was going to say. As in, I can run out. No, it doesn't. Oh no, especially not because no, they're crafting materials, aren't they? So there's not even a page to look at what crafting materials you have. Oh, that's fine then. I love that to grab these things, she just sort of goes up on one leg and swings downwards. Right. Yeah, oh, there's somewhere else to go, and I'm not working it out. What's that yellow thing to the left? I'm assuming you could see it over here. Oh, the petal. Yes, yeah, they're the flower petals that I need. There is something I need those for, actually. I can't remember what it is. Hang on. Oh, it's to make these, to make the hearth seeds. That was it. So unveiling powder. Yeah. So to make this, I need sleeping potion. To make the sleeping potion, I need jar of water, which means I found the water, I just need a jar. There's every chance I'm running past something because, like, I love the way this looks, but you cannot deny the screen's very busy, and so it is at times hard to notice everything on it. Which makes it gorgeous, and hopefully it's really gorgeous to watch. But when you're trying to find things on it, it's very hard, especially when you're moving like this, for your eyes to differentiate collectibles. Which you've done a little bit with having, like, the sparkle on them. So I can't get through that way. Maybe I'm missing something down in the well? I can't get to this house. Despite the fact it shows a path there, that path does not exist. Right, I'm not being dumb here, right? If we go over here. So here's the well. There's supposed to be a path over here to this. But it's not there. Yeah, we need to find a bottle. I would assume. Look, there's the house. See? It's just buried in the woods. I'm just wondering if it's like there's a hidden path through the trees or something. This is, yeah, this is the path to this. Stalin's image of the self-proclaimed rule of this region, commissioned by him, of course, but promptly forgotten. I don't know. Let's check up over here then, I guess. Okay, ooh. The fuck are you? Need my net. A soot sprite! We found a soot sprite. Oh, hello. A gold coin and some clay. Oh, 2 empty jars. Thank you. Ouch. Right, there we go. That's how we had to do it. We had to get past it. So I've been like, oh, I won't bother with the dog. I won't, I won't upset him. I had to sneak past the dog. Right. So, soot sprites. I don't know whether, like... Oh, I've just gone back up again. But, soot sprites, right? Obviously, I know where I know soot sprites from, and I can probably guess where you know soot sprites from. Are they an actual thing in mythology? Because I should be back soon, hopefully. I'm going to look absolutely horrendous, but hi, you get to see what I look like before I actually go live. Muted. Hello, how are you all doing? Yay, it's me. I'm horribly washed out. Give me a second. Oh, what a pain. What a pain. Yeah, the entire computer just froze. No idea why. Right. Let me just fix my horrendous looking video and I'll be right with you. Boom. There we go. Right. Let's boot the game up again. See where we are. Seemed to be auto-saving at certain points, so hopefully it stayed auto-saved. But yeah, I have no idea. Fixed? It does. It does seem to be. It does seem to be fixed. I mean, we'll see once I get in here. So, we'll find out. You can hopefully hear the game. Yay! You can see the game, I believe. Let's continue. Yeah, I will have to remember to have a look later and see the fuck was going on there. But if anything, did you just see how quickly that game's just loaded up and straight back into this? I'm impressed. There we go. The problem is I don't think I was fast enough that I think it started a new stream, so I'll have to cut them together. Right, I've got water, got shiny stones. back up here again. Ooh, if anything is janky, I've done a very quick setup, just let me know. If anything's still looking a bit jankumed. Other than my face, of course. If my face seems janky, that's just what I look like. Stop being mean. Right. Let's make this then. So. Oh, I can make these as well. That's cool. Be nice to yourself. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. So. Yeah, soporific potion. For this. Oops, caps lock, but also fitting. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, soporific potion. And then now what we do is soporific morsel. Hey, doggy dog. Eat the sleep meat. Rock slime, blue feather, shiny stone and dog hair. That's all I need for those braziers. I should head back home now. I'm going to walk over here and look at a bird that's not a cow. It's slightly harder with the longer sentences, not gonna lie. Okay, cannot break into this man's house. Unfortunately. Hey! Come out of there. Come here. Come live in my hearth. But yeah, what I was saying before, I have no idea at what point you lost me, to be completely honest. We were talking about soot sprites. Do people know soot sprites from anywhere other than Ghibli? They're only a Ghibli thing, okay. Fair enough. It's just because with this whole game being based on a lot of, you know, fairy tale-wise things. We've obviously got a lot of fairy tale influence. I wondered whether it was like a part of fairy tale lore that I just completely missed. Go ignite these braziers. What do you think the deal is that we've got with this goat? You had a Google right as I asked it. Fair enough then. Yeah, so what do we think? What do we think the deal is here? The brazier awaits an offering. Burn the blue feather. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. The brazier awaits an offering. Then the dog hair. The dog hairs take a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down into the basin. One by one, the fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting in a cold green flame. Brazier awaits an offering. Frog slime. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime, or mucus, from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to a fine, odourless ash. I'm interested how we're going to burn the stone. You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows within flames. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorways. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into the darkness, revealing a yawning staircase, descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam! What, and all that? Into the shrine. Into the shrine! Frozen 2 has ruined me. Honestly. Right. Thank you, by the way, Beetle, for keeping everyone updated on what was going on. appreciated. Do you remember that quote? So I could roll out of bed, grab a melon, and go back to sleep? Yeah, that was my nice little Subnautica. That was the Blue Beetle. A sleeping maiden. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. Do you think this is us? Do you think this is us? This is our actual body or something? Sound of cloven hooves. She's looking kind of blue. And a cloven hooves echoes against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? So no, it's not then. I brought her to you. Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why? From the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life, villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she would sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. It is, isn't it? It's me. What? I never said no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do. Or do you not remember? At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows, in time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free, and your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it's a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. But what have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Oh, I'm awake again. Okay, what have we got? Just looking around at the pictures and trying to see if I can get some hints, because obviously there's a dude up there. There's a girl there. Let's go back outside again. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck inside your Facebook swamp? All right. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid! As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, and another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Sorry, just give me a second here. Interesting. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump? Perhaps inside a tree with a face? By an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like, a compass? Just go there and look for yourself. New chapter, The Sleeping Maiden. Press tab to view. Sleeping Maiden. Collect 4 souls for the goat, the bear in the forest, the ox in the fields, the leech in the swamp, and the snake in the forest. We can do that. I noticed when everything crashed, my PC was running kind of hot, but it still is quite warm. I was trying to work it out because I wouldn't think it was the game, but who knows? Right, so bear in the forest and the snake in the forest. I'm going to assume that they're both in this forest. Spotted anything exotic lately? Wait a minute. This is new. This forest is changing. Ah. Paths that weren't here before are now here. Ow! Right. To the swamp. Oh, okay. Intriguing. We've got a snap trap and a bait stick. Oh. Okay, interesting. Wow, this is all so different. Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, but now little more than a bird bath. Hello. You approach a young woman, weeping sorrowfully into her palms. I think the witch mentioned time being weird in the portal room. She did, yes. She catches her breath for a moment. It looks out longingly over the placid lake. She's got a glowing ring there. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of my love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering in your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, there, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're so kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes, swallowing the last of her sobs. She composes herself before sighing wistfully. It is my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it, he dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. But what? No, he loves me and I him, though our families would never allow us to be together. He'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't into you. I like us. We're great. I like that we're living in this fairy tale world and we're just having none of it. It's just like, well, that's really shit, but anyway. It is, yeah. It's Romeo and Juliet. It's definitely it's an analogous to Romeo and Juliet, isn't it? Or Tristan is Isolde. The woman snaps at you with a sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. Slips back into the melancholic gaze over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute. Coming from across the water, Romeo and Juliet, Samson and Delilah. Yeah. Boy and girl. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instruments whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere, I just know it. She crumples into another melodramatic bout of inconsolable tears. No, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has ran off to. Press tab to open your journal. Review quest objectives. Track quest to display what to do next. Oh! The snake. Oh! Oh, really? Okay. Oh, so, like, see, for me, I was thinking literal snake, but no. Okay. Something is sneaky. Sneaky is hiding and laughing in the woods. Music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding out there. Bah! But I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly some unseen voice chitters mockingly in your ear. Oh, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Elusive pixie. Legend tells of strange whispers from nowhere, whereabouts. Perhaps this is their source. Unveiling powder and catching net. Okay. I can't actually catch him unless I've unveiled him. That's good to know. What's this? Useful against newts, dragonflies, and bats. Okay. Right, let's make some unveiling powder then. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Let me go, you knobbly pot! You're crushing the life out of me! You trifling little pest. What know you about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't play smart with me, I'll pop your head off like a daisy. You're here but laying down so you can't really chat. That's no problem at all, B. Don't feel you have to chat, just enjoy my awful voices. Oh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snakes travelling circus. I thought everybody knew that. Circus stays still, but the door is the thing that travels, you see? And right now the door is out on that lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. There we go. I'm fully caffeinated now. Ugh. Only fey folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all the big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's the bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh look, there's a fairy now, why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in a moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ah, you sneaky little blighter! Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Mary or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Just trying to work out how there's going to be something I need to do in there. What are you? Goblin. Weakness, dreadful doll. Talks big, but is cowardly at heart. Recipe learned, dreadful doll. Okay. Issues a rattle so intense and unsettling it shakes itself to dust. Useful against goblins and bandits. So I would need... Oh, all of these... Right, yeah. So those two things I need to go to the field for. And then I'd need a sewing kit. And a sewing kit... I need twine and a skeeter snoot, obviously. Can't sew without a skeeter snoot. Everyone knows this. Well, I'm thinking revealing powder. Do you think it's... I mean, that's what all the unveiling powder... Oh, damn, I need more Seeker Vine. Investigate the basin by the forest lake. Okay. I did investigate it. Okay. I hadn't clicked on it, apparently. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. Might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you turn your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust in your hand flakes off, as if drawn by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. Try speaking like the captions. Oh god. Oh god. Like... Let's have a look. So, just like... The odd incorrect word then. Okay, here we do this. 5 minutes for trying to speak like the captions do. RIP caption users. They depict a coiled snoke presiding at the centre of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols remembering fey dust, dancing fireflies and birdfish. Judging from the scribbles, these look to be the right independent. Fairy dust, firefly, blue feather. So I need some blue feather. Which means I'm going to have to go and kill some more boids. So this is actually quite fish cheese interesting banana hammock. Oh look, a blue bird. I better try and capture that with my upside down artichoke banana. Envelope fish, upside down, pineapple, poop. I don't fucking know. Oh, I have two of these. Interesting. It does just throw off the odd incorrect void, right? No, oh, I didn't want to catch that squirrel. It's really annoying. Oh, awesome! I can just keep clicking it when I want to make more of them. That's very upside down raisin fish food. I wonder what's over here behind this wall made out of upside down exploding fish anuses. Is this working? Out of interest. Like, because I don't really read my captions, so I don't know how badly they fuck up the majority of the time. Pixie nest, an assemblage of detritus and phase saliva, but none, but one that some tiny beings call home. Well, inside out inflatable dinghy. Forward unto. It's still a little more accurate than the captions. Oh no. This is really painting a bleak view of my capricious caption oceans. Do you know it's very hard to try? Like, I'm impressed by the ability of the captions to do this because it's very hard to try and put incorrect words into your sandwiches. It's also melon fish butthole to try and upside down. Oh god, this is really hard. This is worse than my normal impressions. Also, why was there a frog inside that rock? Fish butthole, yes, great. I'm so glad that that's forever in the quote system. Oh my Jesus. A dryad. Weakness cinderbox. She seems particularly angry about something. Maybe everything. Mood, buddy, mood. He'll cool off eventually. Oh, thank God. That was awful, demigod. Well done. Well done for successfully destroying my mental well-being. Island spot, I subbed yesterday. We'll sub again, demigod. We'll sub again. No, don't sub again. You're welcome for melting your brain. Don't worry, my brain was already not in a great place, but... okay. Don't think that's how subs work, Sam. Well, why not? Clearly, you could just buy a sub for someone else, demigod. You know, we only need 31 more subs and we get another emote slot. Hashtag just saying. Please, no one buy me 31 subs. Honestly. We don't need that one extra. I need to fill the current emote slots. We are missing some. What I need to do is I need to get onto my emote artist, but I'm really bad at sending messages. Girth. No, that's on the list, demigod. That's on the list. I've got some thoughts on what I want to put in there. But yes, the girth emote is on the list to potentially be put together. Unfortunately. I've shot myself in the foot. I'm aware of that. I've promised something, and with the full thought that I was not popular enough for it to ever happen, and then now here we are. You all unlocked a whole load of emotes, and I have to. Go on. So violent. But again, as I say, it's so true to actual fairy tales. Because they're violent as fuck. Not the quote you were going for. No, that was Darkest Dungeon, wasn't it? That one about the fish inside the fish. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. Yep, sure. You shake out the fine dust into a bowl and it settles evenly onto the inside surface. Direction on how to reveal the bridge. Fireflies. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl. stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Yeah, we're not. We stopped doing stream raiders. It was interfering with the streams too much. Oh, 190 days ago and we won though. That's good to know. Oh god. Oh, so that was a nice stretch. Blue feathers. Here we go. Place into the base and the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. Base begins to glow a soft yellow. As the fireflies rise from the muck within, they begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly, particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the centre of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway, find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Right, let's go find out who this snake is, shall we? He's a fucking bard, isn't it? A fucking horny bard that's fucked some poor lady over. Hello, large blue man. Damn bards. I know they're always doing this. The snake would like to meet you. Hello. No, I'm trying to talk to this guy. Oh, very nice. I like that. Oh, very nice. Big muscly man. Oh, hello. The snake would like to meet you. Hello, Mr. Magic-y. People really like these parlor tricks. Oh good, there's a creepy clown. Almost hypnotic motion. I mean, the snake's gonna be there. The snake is good to us. Please don't upset the snake. Fairy dust and a shiny stone. Right, let's find out. A silk tent. I'm thinking not... Oh no, it's an actual fucking snake. Okay, cool. Draped in glittering jewellery, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. I just came in search of a bard. That's him outside, right, with the loot. The minstrel? Yes, he is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. Oh, wizard? No, I am a seer, a scribe of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, and a keeper of secrets. I'm trying to see how long I can go extending my S's before you all tell me to stop. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Fancy titles you've given yourself. We're definitely going Marek. Sounds like you've nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. Snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. A helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. He makes the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes whirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colours collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice appears from far away. It takes you a moment to realise that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. Serpent coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. I'd get knocked out so fucking much. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Bloody snakes! When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up off the ground and dust off your shoulders. Hydrate the demigod. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. Better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. Festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble around in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my love. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror but shattered, its pieces have scattered, if mended we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring through the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to the weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you wobbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize they're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Ah, maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. See, he knows how to rhyme. Madam, do you know anything about a broken mirror? I did not mean to do that. Oh, good, I can figure that out. Oh, still, my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by a snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Any idea what that's all about? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he gave to me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. That sounds painful. Why would you keep a small cracked hand mirror in your bodice? Surely you're just asking for really inconvenient cuts. Also, I'm cold. I'm just gonna... I mean, obviously, I've never worn a bodice. It's not against her skin, don't worry. Okay, that's good. I don't know what a bodice is. I'll be honest. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. Bodice is somewhat like a jacket. Okay, fair enough. His song mentions something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole again. Is a mirror a good gift? Like if you're dating someone, not if I'm dating someone, I'm married. Jesus. Let's I'm in trouble. But is it like, hello, I love you, here's a mirror. Look at yourself. Does that work? Right, let's have a look. Collect the shards of the mirror for the weeping maiden. Find a shard in the forest, find a shard in the swamp, find a shard in the forest pixie's tree. Well, I know where the pixie tree is, and I know where the wishing well is. This is the pixie tree. So, Tiny beings called home. Okay, but how do I... Oh, there we go. Gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass. That could be the mirror shard. But pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knot holes. A familiar, cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way. We need the shinies to keep the gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Silence, what? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see any fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, you see. They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs. And worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us. And then you'll give me the shard. If there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. Right, I'm going to take a very brief toilet break, and then we're going to get back to this. But I mean, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. I'm so glad. I will be right back. And I might Google what a bodice looks like so that I'm up to date. You say it's somewhat like a jacket, but I want to know how like a jacket it is. I will be right back. Me again. Okay. I see what a bodice is. A close-fitting upper part of a dress covering the chest and back above the waist. But yes, you are wearing something underneath it, aren't you? It's, for anyone unaware, it's one of these fuckers. Also, oh my god, look at that. Oh, she's got me proper good. I'm not going to work with that. Bloody cats. I tell you, don't have them. They're just a pain in the arse, but they make up for it by being cute. It's really annoying. Right, anyway. Wig time! Ooh, wig. What kind of wig? Also, give me a second. I've not closed the door and... I don't have legs, I swear. Any rumours of my legs have been greatly exaggerated. Ooh, long and orange. My two favourite descriptors. They look an awful lot like legs. They're not legs. They're not legs. I don't know what you saw. Says they wanted pets. Oh, did you see him sat there? Did he look at me like he wanted pets? Honey, got pets here if you want them. No, I tried. He wasn't interested. Come on, buddy. Come on. Look at him. Look at him being cute. He sat there just staring at me. No, I will not. Oh? Oh? Hello? Hello? How you doing, buddy? Come on. Oh. He's very particular with his pets. He won't take pets anywhere but on the bed. There we go. Ah, the tiny one is at the door. That's why. He's still not 100% okay with exposing himself and exposing his belly when she's around, because she's in that very much I like to leap on you and attack you phase. So right, find and destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. So right, so shard the forest well. Find the shard in the forest. Right, find the shard in the forest well. Shard in the swamp. Destroy the fairy shrines. Oh my god, what's going on? This has been happening to me more and more recently, where I suddenly just start choking on my words. And I'm gonna just pretend that it's fine and ignore it. Supposed to be the last time it happened, it was right after I had my horrendous migraine that knocked me out for an entire day. So I blamed it on that then. Right, I need to get past him. I need this, which means I need... Oh wow, I've got to go to the fields for all of these things. Okay, and I need that from the swamp. Okay. Right. Beetle wants me to summon the superfloof. Then indeed, I shall do this. Sam, away! I return, and I bear pain in the arse. So what are you giggling at, B? Was it smooth, Sam? Purr. Do you hear the purr? Do you hear the purr machine? You got anything to tell people? No. I do still love her gorgeous little golden eyes. Sam, away! Wouldn't hurt a fly, yes. Yeah, you don't look like you'd hurt a fly at all, do you? Cat hunting needs to have photos with the super in it. It does. I need to update that. It's been on my to-do list for a while to update it because, you know, there's obviously another stark difference between the two. Like, me... Slight difference. Slight difference that you might have noticed. I'm far too smooth. Anger. Such anger. What? I thought it was what you look like now. Sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Gaia is in squirrel mode. She just sort of folds on herself. Like, look at it. Look, she goes all compact when she's actually fucking huge. Look. There we go. There's a fully unfolded cat. Fully unfolded. Super fluff. Off she goes. Gaia, away! Oh boy. Right. Let's dive back into a bit more of this. So, Long. She is Lomket. Long. So, I'm not actually going to be able to do this immediately. Which intrigues me. Which means that actually it's doing a kind of quest structure that I actually quite like. Where I'm not going to be able to complete, I'm not going to be able to pick the snake, complete the snake. Pick the ox, complete the ox. I think I'm going to have to flip-flop between them. Because I'm not going to be able to do that until I go to a different place. 2 different places, in fact, the swamp and the fields. Oh, look where we are. Interesting. Right, should we go try... Let's go try the well. Can I go over this way yet? Not yet. You're alright, buddy. Let's go check out the well. So it said something about one of them being in the well, didn't it? Also, I'm going to try and keep... Because a couple of things, like that thing earlier, it had never told me to catch fairies, but I had been, and I had all the fairy dust I needed. So I'm going to maybe be a bit over the top about collecting things. Just purely because it'll cut down collecting time later. Yeah. Plus I like collecting. Just fun. Cathartic. There's something in my brain that just does a nice little buzz. You hike up to the hem of your skirt from the ankle deep well waters and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. It's a well wretch. The pale shape quickly retreats farther into the darker space. You hear the laboured breathing of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously at you. It is longingly at the light of the world above, while simultaneously cowering from it. Oh dear, what are you doing in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? 2 thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other reaches out to you, begging for food. Roast beast. Ooh, cross the roast beast. How do I make that? Also, I just had to check it wasn't roast beef and I was being dumb. So I've got everything I need other than witch spice. Witch spice is... There we go. Mushrooms, nuts, and herbs. Sounds about right. Roast beast. Hello, would you like some roast beast? 2 thin, malnourished arms. Here you go. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back in and leaves you the glass. We have a mirror shard. Still can't open this. See, that one was nice and easy. Destroy the fairy shrines. So destroying the fairy shrines, I think, is going to be the one that's going to take its time. So what we may have to do is let's have a quick look and see what else, if we've got anything else to do in this area. So that's the snake. So the sleeping maiden, collect 4 souls. So the bear in the forest. Oh, so this the bear in the forest somewhere. We're in the forest. Ox in the fields, leech in the swamp, snake in the forest. There's the wheat. So let's go for a trot and see if we can find. Oh, hello. Who are you? Quartermaster. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I think I managed to get most of the debris off the road. Looks like you've made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, you see, I was on a very important mission by the order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you'll say? What sort of mission? I'm going to now drink some... Do you know fucking what? Right, I was about to say some Pepsi Max, and then I looked, and this is not a Pepsi Max, this is a Diet Pepsi. I ordered a Pepsi Max. Ridiculous. Also, fuck Pepsi, they're doing NFTs now. Bear, you say, what sort of mission? My job to make sure the Lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions, but the most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favourite meat. It's just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full, when a deer or something died out of nowhere. Jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my rib cage, piled the damn car right into the ditch, she did. Now every barrel is smashed and I can't bring myself to reopen, report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters, I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know the half of it. If he doesn't get his honey meat, his heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand? I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that. But could you take a message to the sergeant at Lakeshore Camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can help me get out of this bind. You can get to the Lakeshore Camp if you follow the road to the northwest of here. I'll need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh dear. There we go, so the bear. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll try and do as much in each area as we can until we need to leave. So, find the sergeant of the Lakeshore Camp. Ooh, hello, what are you? Flower petal and a flower... Oh, okay. Interesting. They're just different coloured flower petals, apparently. Right, where did he say the Lakeshore Camp was? I did listen, and then I forgot. Labour of the... Oh! That's the way to the Ox. And that's the field with... Oh, so that's the way to the field. Hang on. Bear's encampment... Yeah, so that's where the bear is. And then this is the way to the leech. Okay. Northwest. Yes. Right, okay. I'm with you, I'm with you. Oh, okay. And, oh, this is really good. It shows me where all of the different things to do are. Ah, fantastic, fantastic. Okay. Right, can't bear the sweetness. We'll head over here then. Well, so like what it's essentially done is, like, those teleport places. What I'm going to assume it's going to do is that I'll be able to teleport to them once I've been there. But I have to find them by walking around in the forest first. Right, find the sergeant of the Lakeshore Camp. Yeah. Dingus. Hey, where do you think you're going? Dingus and Dongus. Fuckus sakers. Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news for your quartermaster. I need to speak with the sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right, Captain Bear's a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. Guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him, it's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we were fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Here's your fucking gold. Here's 3 gold to share between the two of you. Have fun with that. Here, I expect you to divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you, 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? Perfect. I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me the coins. 2 guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. I think they're using it as an excuse. They just want some alone time. They've spent all of their time together guarding. They've formed a real bond. But yeah, fisticuffs. I'll tell you, there's definitely something going on with fists. Blood. A bag of blood. They're just all happy to accept the fact that, you know, there's an actual bear. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the hair of a nearby soldier, knocking him to the ground. Bob, do you ever wonder why we allowed a bear to be in charge? Oh, we don't question it. You don't question Mr. Bear. Why not? Because he'll fucking kill you, mate. He'll fucking kill you. And then I wallowed him just like that. So next time I get any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skew it like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead! Soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other. None wanted to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. Bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves to you with his great spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the Western Mountains? You decide now is not a good time to leave the bear to his rambling. No, now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right. Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. Hello. Take cover. He's a fucking bear. Can't go in there. It's the bear's tent. Hey, it's the sergeant. Frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders to whoever will listen. But most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there, secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer! So, I run out of men. Where's the damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Oh, don't let this old bat in the camp. I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Ow, rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Gobbles up so much honey mead we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. Points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents. A portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. It smashes all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. I'm going to poison the beer. Because I am a witch. That's what witches fucking do. Right. Let's have a look. Do you think that's what it's going to be? We're going to... Well, we'll find out, won't we? You inspect the brass contraption, a tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. It seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help. But you need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you'll have to figure that out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. 5 jars of water, 8 twigs, 1 cinder box. Well, the cinder box I can craft. The water is going to be the issue here. Right, 5 water is what I'm going to need. There we go. I've used all of those. So, jar of water. So I'm going to... You'd think I could just come here and grab some water, wouldn't you? But apparently not. Also, can I sign things down here? Huh. How do I... Can I? Inventory? Ah, yes, I sign them up here then, I assume, yeah. Okay. Okay, that makes some sense. Okay, there we go. Oh, also, I just noticed I do have an ingredients section. But it doesn't look like it sort of maxes out at all, which is good. What? Dryad fruit. Sure. Oh, I have one jar of water. Sure, okay. So, assumedly what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to leave and go back to that well. So there's obviously like a path you can take through this where it would be optimized, because like I would have gone to that well anyway, and I could have filled up on water. And not that I'm planning a speed run or anything, but if you'd like to see a speed run, do let me know. I am not. I'm not going to claim I'm going to be good at this. Speedrunner Sam. Oh. Sorry. Is it cold for everyone else? Out of interest. Is anyone else absolutely freezing their tits off? Speedrun Stardew. Is that a thing you can do? I wouldn't know. Like, also, is there a market for people trying to speedrun something the very first time they've ever played it? If it wasn't for your heater, you would be very cold. I think our heating is on, maybe? I hope it is. I think I turned it on earlier, but... Let's go see if we can do this. I do apologise for my sniffling. Please tell me if it's, like, annoying. I didn't manage to check last night whether it was getting picked up by the thing. Right, let's have a look. Jar of water. He's gone. Are you toasty? Oh. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Think. Cinder box. We have it at a rolling boil. With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, a rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the meat. That courser artist said he was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp to do the trick. The frothing base of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Honey, a metamorphosis elixir, and a torn teddy bear. Ooh, B! We're going to an apiary. Yay! My kin! I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, B. I read my king, and I was like, well, okay, sure. I guess it tracks. There we go. Oh, there we go. Someone's moved. Perfect. The temp flat. Sam, stop misreading your wholesome things as sexual. I do apologise. What was the last thing I read? Oh, yes. Tucker's something else. Because, look, to be fair, right, this is all, like, half-reading problems, okay? My brain is only just waking up. Not, I think my headache was a caffeine thing because I've drunk all that coffee and I'm into my Coke now. Oh. Yes, I do apologise. I do apologise for making you seem non-asexual. Or allosexual. Allosexual! B. I keep meaning to post a suggestion in your Discord. Speaking of Discord, join my Discord. And when you've joined my Discord, you can join B's Discord. Keep meaning to post a suggestion in your Discord. I'm going to try and fucking remember to do it. The open tent flap will catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered around the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the flap door shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. But you can't go in there, it's a bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that will break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping. Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Though it would prolong your life. But abandon all of my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging around your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and what's its right. What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head stoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me in the tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Protective talisman. Okay. Oh jeez, craftable. A wicked gemstone, a magic paste, and some wickerwork. I mean, the wickerwork I can do. Also, wickerworking always looks like a really fun thing to learn. Just putting that out there. Right, crystallized essence of evil insofar as it can be contained. So I need campfire embers and dog hair. And for this, I've got that. I need bug ichor and changeling root. I've already got one changeling root. And what we got here? We need a dragonfly wing and a jar of milk. Okay, interesting. So for this, I can get these things. One day wicker course when? Oh. I have to try it. I've got... Right. This my wife may suddenly turn up and yell in the chat when I say this. I've had some whittling stuff for a while that I keep meaning to learn how to use. So maybe one day when I actually get around to it, we could have a whittling stream. Once I know what I'm doing, we can make little Santa Clauses out of wood. You can whittle along with me, or you can just watch me cut my hands up. Right, right. So, craft that. Craft that. There we go. Actually, no. You need to put the heating on. I was just saying this. I'm just saying it was quite cold. Oh. Fine. You're talking about the whittling stuff again? Yes, we were. We were talking about the whittling stuff, yes. We were definitely talking about the whittling stuff. Wait, what? Why? Dog hair? I just picked dog hair up, didn't I? Didn't I just pick up dog hair? I thought I just... Hang on, sorry. Did I not get any dog hair from it? Oh, okay. Whoops. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I saw it the second time going, I think that's all I'll get from it. Maybe it said that from the beginning. Oh dear. You want to learn how to tablet weave. Ooh, what's tablet weaving? I don't know the difference between like weaving and tablet weaving. And when was that again? It was a couple of years ago, Beetle, that you got me that stuff. I do apologise. I've not intentionally not been using it. I struggle to do things sometimes. Struggle to remember to have time for them. Need a cinder box, so I need rodent lard and fireflies. See those decked sort of ribbons on Viking clothes? Yes. Like Stardew. God damn it. Only messy. No, that's fair. Like, I am going to get around to it. I'm going to try and find some time to actually do these things. I need to take more time to do things for myself. Right, I apologise to everyone, just don't look at this for a sec. Oh no, fuck off, no, I don't want you. Just nobody look at the screen for a little bit, there we go. Some fireflies. Tablet reading. Ooh, I will have a look at that. Let me click that to get it open. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, cool. So how are you going? Are you? Have you got plans to learn that bee, or? You do. Etsy has kits. You just need your friend to pick one. Okay, awesome. Well, fair enough. I look forward to seeing it. Look forward to seeing your progress. Right, so now I should be able to craft you. I can. Weakness is Witch's Grasp. What? What the fuck is Witch's... Oh, okay. Interesting. He was literally just grabbing it. Is Witch's Grasp, okay. For some reason I thought Witch's Grasp was going to be like an ability or something. But no, it just means grasp it with your hands because you're a witch. Okay. So, craft a metamorphosis elixir, craft a protective talisman, acquire at the apiary in the fields. What did I need for the talisman? And for this, I needed dog head. Okay. So, I'm going to head up here and I'm going to see... Oh, it wasn't this one. It must be the other one that had a dog protecting it. Yes, there we go. Did I actually get some dog hair? Oh my god, it drops on the floor. Please tell me I didn't just not pick it up in the last place. Right, B, look away. I murdered the changeling. I mean, nothing happened. I don't know why I'm like... You're aware of death, right, B? How cruel of you. I know. Look, I needed his innards to craft a potion. Does that make it better? I swear a cat has just walked up behind me and farted. Swamp in the graveyard. So I need to build that. Which I need some dragonfly wings and some milk. Okay. Right. Okay. Fields or swamp? We need to go to one or the other, so fields or swamp. I will mention that the fields involves going to the apiary. Bees! That's what I thought. Swamp. Well, I'm lovely. We've got, as always, a complete tie. Field if there are bees. There are, in fact, bees. I believe it's down here. Yes, there we go. Fieldwood Path. Here we are in the field. Oh wow. So there's the bear, the ox, labours of the ox. Ooh. What's that? Unusual hay bale. The ox's farm, no trespassing. Walk to the apiary ahead. Bees. Can't bear the sweetness. Okay. I mean, we're quite close to the ox thing, so I might... As much as I hate having 1,000,001 quests going on at the same time, I might just run and talk to the ox. Because then I could... He's literally a vegetable farmer. Oh god. Maintains a certain authority despite appearing more gored than man. A large cabbage, larger than normal, but not quite so large as the ox's crops. Hello. What the fuck does a gourd sound like when it talks? A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew from its bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Maybe it doesn't talk. Oh, it does. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you here? How's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competitions this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Sorry, please just bear with me a second. I just have a thing that keeps bugging me in the back of my head. I'm just like, oh, I'm going over the top on how much heat I might be kicking out. I just don't want the whole thing to shut down again. I don't know. I have to look into it. It might not be the game that's doing it, but... Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, not so loser. I just think it's quite suspicious, you know. Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. Emotions to animated turnips and potatoes, busy with menial farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than before, even though his family's nowhere to be seen. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself? What happened to his family? That's the fishy part, no one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. That does sound suspicious. Perhaps I'll go ask him myself. Yeah, his farm is down the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. The veggies won't grow themselves, you know. The ox. Press tab to view. Speak to the ox. That's all we need to do, is just speak to the ox. Okay. Go back to the bear. So. Perfect. Okay, let's go see the bees. Should theoretically just be over here. Oh, hello, what are you? Come here, come here. Ooh, hopper legs. You alright, buddy? Good day to you. I'm a walking thing. Ooh, turkeys. Weakness is digestive tablets. What? Am I gonna make them shit themselves? Snail shells, eye of newt, and goblin snot. Am I gonna make... That's all I can think is going on here. Ow! Jesus Christ. Alright. Jesus, they're dickheads. Oh, I hear buzzing. Hi-de-ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed? But I need some of your honey right away. sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart, you must have missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the Bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The Bear? Well, that explains why the quartermaster purchased so dang much. This guy's accent just goes all over the place. It's because I want to do like a buzzing noise for him. I heard that the lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a lava if it had... Although this is just going really weird. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death with that order. And don't have any honey left. She could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is in Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved Queen. She's as lovely as she is wise, and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Bee, it's you. Slave, where is my dinner? I order you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. Beekeeper is concerned herself with a floral arrangement. Right, are these going to be enemies or certainly well-mannered, but can be quite hostile when irritated? Ah, it appears irritated. Right. Let's chat with the queen bee. Hello. How are you? The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand. No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I wouldn't waste your time. I need honey, your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. How else do you do a buzzing laugh? Ha! You think I simply give my carefully cultivated bitches just to any commoner. Do you have any idea how much time and energy I spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this a marigold? You wax-brained fool! You know I despise the stuff. How many times must I repeat to myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes. It's really quite usually my own fault. Sometimes she really gets her venom up. A little bit of smoke and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Royal incense recipe. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Smoke pellets, so I can craft that. Royal incense. So I need a smoke pellet, some somnescence stuff, and some witch herbs. I think I can make all of those immediately. Oh, I don't have any water. Okay. I have a thing for it though. You can come back. Can't believe I'm being menaced by fucking turkeys. Of all the things in this game, the first thing I'm actually scared of is a fucking turkey. It's amazing. Hello, tiny gnome. How are you doing, buddy? Hard to hear you. Perhaps I can puzzle him somewhere. Weakness unknown. Come back here, I'll chop you good. Yeah, it's a changeling. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, what are you? Get to do this with a trowel. Interesting. It's a very chill little game. I am very much enjoying it. Ooh, a cow. Hello. You need a jar to collect some milk. Oh, I have a jar. What did I need the milk for? I remember needing it, but oh, it's for this. So I just need some dragonfly wings from the swamp. On closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into an intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its centre and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. Hey, there we go. We found the teleport point. Awesome, that's good. So we have to find the place we teleport to then. To the Ox's farm, no trespassing. Okay. Oh, that's intriguing. I like it. Move yourself. While we're here, what I might do is just because I think we're probably going to need some milk as we go around, I might as well just try and grab as much as I can. You have dinner. Ooh, what dinner do you have? Rooster. Witch's grab. Weakness. Oh. Oh. Awesome. I can bother the chickens and grab eggs out of them. What dinner do you have then, babe? Make me jealous. I haven't had anything yet. Although I did eat like 3 hours ago, so I'm not that bad. I don't mean to sound like I'm starving to death here, but... To the Ox's farm. Shawarma and fries. Ooh. I assume that's shawarma, and show up that's not a different thing that I'm unaware of. It's like Dutch. Yeah, it is. It is. It's just a different spelling of the thing that I was thinking of. But very nice beef, very nice. I've never really properly had shawarma, you know. But I'd never heard of shawarma until the Avengers. Oh, it's doggo. Hello, doggo. This old pooch deserves a treat. Yes, she fucking does. Soporific morsel and shears. Okay. I mean, I guess I can. No, I need water. Hiss. Hiss and poop. Hello, ox.
This is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your...
Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land.
Well, you heard right. I work day in and out, till my hands are raw and my back is broken. You won't find a finer farm anywhere else.
You're sure to take the first prize for the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. Not during dinner. Not what during dinner? Sorry, I've missed something here. The ox spits on the tilled soil.
Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labour? We'd never have won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifices.
Well, where is your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself.
You must know those damnable bandits at the south. Smeagol, you are Smeagol. Smeagol I am. Not intentionally. By the South Bridge stormed in the palace one night and stole them away.
Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back.
I'm better off. For all I know, they could have already ransomed them off for fertilizer, but if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now!
Sorry. Just read the quote.
Get your big nose off my field, and I'll toss you in the compost heap.
Oh. Gourd head's bound to rot off. See, I had the inkling that, like, he killed his family and to make all of his crops. May still be the case, but... Let's get the bandit camp in the fields. Got away. Yes. Hey, that's what I need. Perfect. Stealing all the eggs. Okay. But we probably don't want to go and investigate this bandit camp yet. Like, I'm getting quest overload, if I'm entirely honest. So, what do we? Let me have a look what we need to do. Investigate the bandit camp, we can do that at some point. Bear's tent, right, we need the metamorphosis selector, protective talisman. The snake, we need to find the shard in the swamp, and the fairy shrines. For the fairy shrines, we need to kill the other things, which means we need to go to the swamp. So, for the bear, we need metamorphosis elixir and a protective talisman. So, protective talisman, I need that. For that, I need to find some dragonfly wings in the swamp. Okay. For the metamorphosis potion, I need the bug stuff from the swamp. Why am I here? Bees. Oh yeah, so why have I not got a thing for the bees? Oh, yes. Protective talisman for the Sarge. Oh, Cruff Royal Incense. Right, sorry, it's there. Cruff Royal Incense for the Queen Bee. I was missing it. Right, and for the Royal Incense, I need that. And for that, I need water. Okay, I got this. Let's go find some water. Oh, well, I found the bandit camp, so, I mean, maybe I'll just come say hi. Hello. I will not come say hi. No, no. Goodbye. Ooh, a pheasant. I hope he's pleasant. Gotta go. You need to get ready to going out for dinner tonight. Ooh, very nice, Demi. Hope you're going somewhere cool. But yeah, thank you for popping on in and chilling. I will catch you soon, I'm sure. And I hope you enjoy your food. Please do come make us all jealous in Discord later and tell us what it was. Hashtag join the Discord, everyone. I'm going to have so much... What is this? Fairy circle. Fey energies converged on this. What end is unclear? I'm going to have so many hopper legs and I don't even know what they're for. Ooh, sunflowers. Right, well, for the bandit camp, I need, oh shit, what was it I needed? It's the same thing I need for the goblins. It's like the shaky doll thing. And for that, I need to go to the, whatchamacallit place. The, swamp. So. To the swamp, I guess. Oh, hang on, no, I need water, so I might as well go in here. Just while we're here. Perfect. I see if I can grab some more embers. I need embers. If I can get 3 embers, I can build more of those. And I should be able to get some embers up here. Perfect. I like that I'm very discerning. That I'll only take water from this one particular well, where dripping out of the walls. I can't take that any of that terrible, terrible common folk river water. It would not work in my artisan potions. Right, so this is what I needed. Perfect. You're sneak. Do you honestly believe that your little puff of smoke can... The Queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. Ooh. Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, I was saying you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the Queen like a warm summer's embrace. My! Look at all of these beautiful colours. Have they always been so bright? The Queen stretches her arm across a sea of flowers, brushing the tips of the petals gleefully. I've made the Queen high. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colours swirling around her head. It's gorgeous, oh, and what's this delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the Queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to meshily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my Queen. seems half asleep, but still feasting on honey. Perfect. Awesome. Right, so now I think we're going to head back to the swamp. Unless there wasn't anything else I needed that stuff for, was there? Don't believe so. What did I need for this? Just that, and that is... I need that from the swamp, yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's away. Back to the swamp. Well, not back to the swamp, to the swamp. Back to the forest to travel to the swamp. I might have to see if I can find the travel point when we're there, so that it'll make travelling easier. Because in theory, what I could do, you know, wanting to go between these two places rather than having to run through the forest, is I could chuck down the travel point thing, and then just go through the little thing and travel to the swamp. Right, it was up here somewhere. It's here. Into the swamp. Into the swamp. Into the swamp. Into the care of the leech. Only the hardy call the swamp their home. What's this? Rotten aperture. An entrance. It's even murky in the swamplands around it. So we'll want to go there. That'll be the travel point. I don't want to get sucked dry. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Interesting. I thought you were... Yeah, logger's hatchet. Weakness logger's hatchet. Oh, and smoke... do you think I've got to smoke pellet it first? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. Might as well collect as much stuff as we can while we're here. Oh. Right, I don't know if anyone else is using headphones, but that rain noise is gorgeous. Hello. Bait stick. Oh, bait stick. I have one of those. Hang on. Wait, no. Wait, come back. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Or dish. He exploded. He exploded. Why is everything so violent? Jesus Christ. Why does everything make these things explode? Like, boom, yes. Loot go boom. Old woman. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why'd you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealing with that damnable goat too. What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. Oh, boy, he was a stallion. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten down country folk. Ah, But it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all poses and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband. Handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap on your toes when you're not looking. Anyways, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have a look at it. That was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go check on him. So worried, I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare! Just wait here and I'll go find out what he's doing. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. And this is the leech. Of course the leech is like a doctor. Visit the sick house to the west of the swamp. Interesting. It's going to be an actual leech, isn't it? And I reckon he'll have been, like, sucking the husband dry. Oh, hello, you're large. Witch's grasp and bait stick. I wonder if I can, like, just grasp them. Ah, no, I can't. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to... Because I need dragonfly wings for certain things. I'm going to have to craft some bait sticks. Which involves toxic thistle. Let's find some toxic thistle, then. Oh, toxic thistle. There we go. Too tough to break with hands alone. Cheers. Perfect. What was your deal? Spirit salts. Okay. Theoretically, I should have a thing to make spirit salts. Then there we go. Unveiling powder and embalming salts. Only have... Okay. Only have one embalming salt. Ooh, what are you? Gotta keep it still for a moment. Logger's hatchet and snag vine. The fuck is a snag vine? Seeker vine and some of this stuff, which is it's a sewing kit. Oh, so another thing I need a sewing kit for. Interesting. Right, let's go find the travel point. Also, what did I actually come here for? I cannot remember. I cannot remember why I'm actually here. You know, the thing I came looking for that wasn't to do with that guy. Jesus Christ, hello guys. To the sick house. And I suppose while we're here. Hold on now, the sick house is full of brim and festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and the old, the healthy and the infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients I can barely catch my breath. So why are you out here? Couldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. Ah, they couldn't be in better hands. The leech? That's the doctor? The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak with her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your, years to enter such an infectious place without a proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine. I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. That's right, kids. Get your jabs. What's a simple booster shot made from, anyway? There's a simple plenty of medicinal ingredients here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Get your jabs from a licensed professional, not from some weird shit you found in a swamp. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you'll bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass. Yeah, I can do all of these. Love it, B. Love it. Right. Yeah, can anyone remember what I actually came to the swamp for originally that wasn't to do with the leech? You're sure my wife agrees? Oh, I'm sure she does, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely here for something. I cannot remember what. I think to get the sewing kit. Yeah, it's the sewing kit. And what I need for that is mosquito snoot. Oh, and that's going to be for mosquitoes. And how do I get the mosquitoes? Hold on. I also need to catch those dragonflies. Right, mosquitoes. I can't remember what I had to do to get them. Hang on. Oh, hello. Place of power, but to what end? Interesting. Ah! Fucking Jesus. Smoke pellet and a logger's hatchet. So I'm going to need a smoke pellet. For which I need frog slime. I also need to heal myself. So for frog slime, I'm going to need to catch the frog. This is all very old lady swallowed a fly, isn't it? Caught the frog to get the slime, use the slime to get the mosquito, use the mosquito to get the sewing kit, use the sewing kit to get the... You know. What am I missing? Okay. Need 2 lots. So, oh no, I've just made a smoke pellet, haven't I? Right, we got this. So theoretically, actually, I'm going to heal myself as well while we're here. There we go. Bug ink. Wait, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was like, what? No skeeter snoot? I also need to build some of these. And what do I need for the... Oh! There we go. Perfect. So. Because I also need these to get the, dragonflies, I believe. It's all very, very, Right, so... Let me remind myself what it needs. So I needed this. For definite. This, there we go. Awesome, right. And now I can craft this. Hello to me. Oh, it gives me 3 sewing kits. That's cool. Huh. Okay, shall we, in that case, shall we, oh! I can craft a dreadful doll as well. Fantastic. Right. Let me see if I can find the teleport place. Rotten Aperture. Right, that's where we're going. So if we go there, just like with the interest of being able to teleport here, then I should, hopefully, be able to go clear some stuff. Thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings in the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth in the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Cool. Amazing, amazing. Right. Okay, I'm going to take a very brief break. I'm getting bothered by a cat, and what she's done is she's done her amazing trick of walking over and standing directly on my bladder. And being like, ah yes, no, I do remember I've been drinking a lot during this stream. So I'm going to be like 2 ticks, and we're going to then finish off the last half hour of this stream, see if we can polish off some quests. But we're definitely going to be returning to this game. I've already decided that this is not a one-off stream. We're definitely coming back and playing more of this. So yeah, I will see you very soon. If I can find the right button. Hello! No, the stream is not finished, Amber, don't worry. I just had to quickly pop to the toilet. I am back, though. How are you doing? Right. To the forest! To the forest! To the fields! To the fields! To the sweat drips from my heels! Let all those witches heal. Fuck, I'm weird. Ah, here we go. So, let's go polish off some of this stuff. Ooh, so I need everything for the inoculation, but that's not what we're doing here. What we're going to do is the bear. So we need the protective talisman, which I've done, and then the metamorphosis elixir, and the honey for. So I've done that. Although I don't know why they're not completed. Do I need for the metamorphosis elixir? Where is it? I don't know if my eyeballs are just floating. There it is. I have everything. Awesome. There we go. Perfect. So, Lakeshore Path. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember which the right place is. Yes, the camp. Perfect. Suppose. Here is your protective talisman. Here, this ought to shield you from harm for a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck. Then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow, you weren't kidding. Huh. That's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. Better find some more stuff to test it out with. I'll give that bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off into the camp. Find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. Do you think it actually works, or do you think it's just like some weird spit and shite? You know, to trick him. This will surely try. Yeah. It's a big bed. Oh, he's got a little man. It's a tent. There we go. So, I think that's everything we need, isn't it? You squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands. Thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. The witch prefers some savoury textures. The frothing basin stands ready. A metamorphosis elixir. You ladle out what do you think I'm going to metamorphosize him into? You ladle out a good portion of the writhing tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. Frothing basin stands ready. Pawn teddy bear. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into a you think it's going to be into a teddy bear. Okay. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. Floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from rivets and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and the dials settle down. Indicating the brew is complete, you give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapours. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing liquid. May not be the finest honey mead around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. Now, I can't decide whether this is going to be the end of our getting our own back. Where was I? Oh, right, so I pull out my sword. Is it an item I've got? It is. Awesome. Let's swap it out for that. Ah, Captain, I brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. Whoever wrote this is very good. He licks his chops, savouring the peculiar flavour. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. You know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favourite brew, you hayseed! The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingertips as the great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. His talisman actually does work. Fantastic. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? Think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and big honking club? Well, look at you now. Camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he's reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? You were right, B. In place of the bear's drop grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it. He scratched his head in befuddlement. I love the fact that this guy thinks he shamed the bear into being a teddy bear. Are you gonna... And as if the bear's gone, I'm really sorry, I'll turn into a teddy bear. He scratched his head in befuddlement. He seemed genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you standing around for? Camp's a mess. Get to work. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame. The trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what the old goat is after. I hope he's happy. That's kind of horrifying. Can you imagine being stuck inside a stuffed toy? Ooh. Oh, we're dealing, like, not only are we, like, chopping shit up, like, making things explode in front of us, we're also, we're dealing with some heavy themes here. It's what I'm saying. Right, so. What have we got left? So the leech, I need to do that. Snake, I need to find the shard in the swamp. Somewhere in the fens, the mirror shard reflects the moonlight. And destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. Okay. So, I've done the bear. I honestly can't remember what else we were doing. So the snake, I've got to find the shard in the forest and find the fairy shrines in the forest. Oh, I can do that. I can destroy the fairy shrines in the forest now. Hang on. They had a bunch of smaller side quests that I just finished. Yeah. But I was sure there were other, but maybe I've just completed them all at once. Is what's happened, isn't it? I've just completed a load of side quests at the same time. Right. So I needed this. Get rid of these guys. Leave it to recover. Can I? This is dreadful doll. But like, one of the things I had to get was goblin snot. Ow! I guess it recovered. Okay. So is that all of them? I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over your nest too. You smashed fairy shrines. Yeah, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. See? I know, like... I don't know whose side I'm on here. Because it depends what kind of fair... Like, obviously, I think modern... modern fairy tale would tell you that. Smash the famous. Yeah, I've smashed all those, haven't I? Like modern fairy tale, it's like, oh, aren't fairies lovely? But, you know, old fairy tale, which this appears to be based on, fairies are dickheads, stealing children and all sorts. So, like, I don't know whether I actually do feel bad, like, feel that we've done a bad thing. Because that's happened. A lot of this is sort of like treating it like, are we doing the right thing or not by smashing this or by stealing that, you know? But honestly, I don't. I'm not. You know, it just doesn't seem awful what we've done. If that makes sense. Especially when, like, this game has changelings. Okay, well that didn't work. Right, so I need bug ichor, toxic thistles. I've got the laser grass. Don't remember how I kill these things. Smoke pellet and logger's hatchet. Smoke pellet and logger's hatchet. Smoke pellet, logger's hatchet. Okay. And I need frog slime for the smoke pellet. How do I... What did I do about these guys? Spirit salts. Right, well I need bug ichor, but I think I can get bug ichor from the dragonflies, can't I? Yes, there is. Go on. Go on. Are we feeling as bad about exploding the bugs as we are about exploding the squirrel? Because I know how I'm personally feeling, but I don't want to out myself. Go on. Or you go on. It's weird, isn't it? Like, bugs are no more or less alive than a squirrel or a cat or something. But, like, we've got such a weird disattachment from them. Right, toxic thistles. Not to get all, you know, oh, you know, bugs' rights on you, but why do we not care about the bugs? Oh, grab that. Let's check up here. There is a large something knocking around up here. Ooh. So steal that blue feather from the circle. I'm sure that won't go back. Oh! Hello. A troll. A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on its back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot! He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Oh, fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the bakers have dissipated. Right, so obviously that's a place I'm not supposed to go yet, isn't it? Can't believe I've just been farted at and told to go away. Oh, oh. Oh, well, there we go. You should heal, Sam. I should heal. That's a good point. These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirror surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick.
Out of the way, you overgrown twigs!
Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to another glittering ball, a moonlight glow. But you are right, yes, I should heal. Come here, you bastards. I need some frog slime. I keep running into things that need frog slime. Right, let's see if I can make a moonlight ball. I need a totemic moondrop and a glitter bob, which I make out of soot sprites. Don't judge me. Totemic moondrop. Wonder where I find one of those. But anyway, I have enough to make the inoculation, I think. So let's go get our jab. Like good human beings. Because that's how science works. I need 3 milligrams of bug ichor. Yes, yeah. Here's your bug ichor. You place a sloshing jar of ichor in the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously. It doesn't ask where it came from. Bugs. Toxic thistle. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She's careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. Lazy grass. The nurse takes the dried grasses you've been so careful to keep intact and immediately crushes them into powder. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small, hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I can assure you it'd be growing lumps where no lumps should be.
Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps.
The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology.
Ah, just give it here, I'll do it.
You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs at your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy.
There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now?
Oh, yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick. The leech is very busy. Right. For some reason, I can think of nothing more horrifying than a gigantic leech. So here we go. Lovely. Mood. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind.
You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients.
Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing blood, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver? Let's get you inside. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm.
If it's a sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me.
My dear, we're all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you?
I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle.
Half the patients who come to me have twisted this or broken that. Before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like?
Oh, I don't really know.
Well then how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know. Smeagol you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband. There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. It's the beardy guy you're looking for. You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? I miss that man with the beard. Can't find the short guy. Sorry, can't help you. Don't know where that short fellow got to. So he's short with a beard, black hair, black eyes. It's the beardy guy you're looking for. He just stares into the distance, silent. What's this? Wine. Thick, dark wine clinging to the inside of the bottle. That's very Beauty and the Beast. That's very, very Beauty and the Beast. Can't detect it. Wonder if that's just an Easter egg. They're sleeping. Looks like they could use the rest. A husband. Yeah, he had a darker complexion than me. Okay. Well, do you have any better idea who exactly you're looking for? We're looking for one who is shorter than most. We're going to need a bit more than that. He was dark in features. Narrowing it down, give me something else. He wore a full beard. Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. Please tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Interesting. Always remember to cover your mouth when you cough. Right. Let's go back and see this nice old lady. Tell her husband's dead. Really break her heart, and then we can end the stream. Because despite what the timer might say, we have actually hit 7 o'clock and I've been streaming this game for 4 hours. The crash has fucked with the timing. Hello. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance! You don't seem very upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. I was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where's the fool now? I'm not sure, the leech wouldn't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having to dispose of dead out in the swamp. Ah, brimstone and bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favour? I suppose I'm already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would have already been reduced to worm farts. What am I to do with this circle? You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisk should explain the rest. Ooh. Visit the obelisk in the swamp. Go on. Just because I'm intrigued at what's going on here. We'll take it until we've got another... because I'm assuming that eventually I'm going to get here and it's going to give me a fetch quest. By whom? Ornately dressed, but what and whom? Yeah, okay. You brush off the blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical path carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes to your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround your ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. Southern obelisk asks for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into an unliving vessel. Apothecary humors, okay? The eastern obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons in years, but who knows what's out in the swamp. The northern obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. A death certificate from the leaf which would fit the bill. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. Necromantic charm. Right, go on, let's have a look at these things we've got to build. Also, what was this for? That was to make... oh, to make this, so I need that. Okay. Right, so, apothecary humours. I need more blood. For this, for the necromantic charm, I need a pumpkin jack bow, which is in the fields. I don't know what a pumpkin jack is. And a craftable... that's just those, isn't it? Yeah. And then what else? I need a death certificate and a drape fang. Okay. So we've got some decent things to go look for when we do this again. But, as I said, this is where we're going to end it. We are definitely... hopefully everyone's enjoyed. I've really enjoyed this. Hopefully everyone else has as well. We'll probably revisit this at some point. I might have to cycle it back in. Thanks again to the lovely guys over at Whitethorn for giving me the key for this. I have very much enjoyed it. But I'm not just saying that because they gave me the key. There's no odence put on me. Odence isn't a word, but nothing put on me to say that I like the game or not. Just my honest review of it. If you've enjoyed, do think about chucking a follow or coming back next time around. We're going to be back next week to play some more Final Fantasy X, which is what we're playing in our weekday slots. We'll be playing that Tuesday and Thursday. And then next Saturday, it was also... sorry, this thing's about to try and kill me, isn't it? Ow. Sorry, this thing is not going to fuck off, is it? I might have to deal with this while I'm doing my... what do I need? Smoke pellet, for which I need some clay. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to run away from this thing. But yeah, and originally we were going to go back and play some more Link's Awakening on Saturday, but maybe we'll have to revisit this next Saturday. But if you want to know what we're doing, best way to do that would be to check out my social media, where I'm equally funny everywhere, or come hang out in the Discord. All links are going up in the chat now. Thank you very much. Oh, I was looking at that mouse moving. I was like, why is it doing that? But it's just because that's how it works. I haven't actually clocked whether this is saving or not, you know. I don't actually know whether it does save, or how it saves, etc. I'll work it out in a bit, off stream. But yeah, anyway, listen. If you'd like to hang around a little bit longer, we're going to send a nice little raid over to someone. I think there's an autosave. I think there probably is too. What I might do is I might just go and transition scenes to really make sure it saves. But yeah, oh, hello, Taleric. My cat has come. My cat wants to come and tell everyone to subscribe to Daddy. That was, you should press the follow and subscribe buttons and also join the Discord and like all of my father's tweets in cat language, obviously. But yes, let's have a look. So, let's see who we can pop over and say hi to. Subscribe to Daddy, he gives good scritches. Yes, that's exactly what she said. Right, but anyway. I'm going to go transition scenes and just double check that it actually saves. We've got to go to the leech anyway, so. But yeah, we've got lots to get doing next time. In the meantime, I mean, I don't see an autosave. Oh, there it is in the corner. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Anyway, if you stick around, raid messages are going up in the chat now. We're going to pop over and, I mean, I know we raided him yesterday, but Joy is playing fights in tight spaces, and I love the look of that game, so I kind of want to go and see. He'll love it. He'll be like, "Hey, Sam, it's you twice in a row. Why? What have I done to deserve such an amazing visit by you? You are my favourite streamer, and everyone should subscribe to you," is what he'll say, obviously. Tell Larry out the way, please. But yeah, listen. Make sure to pop over there. Give Joy your love. If you have enough points, chuck some fart noises at him. You'll understand when you get in there. But in the meantime, you guys have a fantastic... Hello, Larry, you're in the way. A fantastic rest of your weekend. And I will hopefully catch you all very soon. As I say, next Tuesday we're back in Final Fantasy X and back in this at some point. But anyway, you all take fantastic care of yourselves. Raid messages, make sure you've copied those. We'll spam them in there. But until next time, you all have a fantastic time. And I will catch you soon. Thank you very much, and you have a good night. Or, well, I guess it is night now, actually, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to chuck it over to the end screen so that I can turn on my sound and hear what Joy says. But, yeah. You guys take care. Thank you very much, and good night.